What is up, people, and welcome to another video from SLTR Gaming with me, Josh, and we got a face cam going today. Yes, and we are obviously playing the Stanley Parable again.
All of his co-workers
this time,
gone.
instead of
what could it mean?
doing the game, just
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Got Jake in the background, hashtag lurking. So yeah, let's get on with things. So yeah, let's see how bad we can break this game, basically.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, okay, it's a bit scary.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired.
I'm sure this will come out somewhere.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken
not
that
okay,
risk?
wow.
All because he believed everyone had
It's got a big circle.
His boss would think he was crazy.
Fucking GG.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical
now we're
sense.
going somewhere.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For
No art. Right, Ruby. Start again. Take from the top. Piece of shit game. Nah, I like this game. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's roll.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, he did.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, what's this? Executive bathroom. What? I need a shit! Let me take a shit! Okay, that's right. I swear I've been through that door before.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I know this because I've been to the museum. In a previous going down.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I don't remember this
Stanley
bit.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Why does he always walk over here? Look.
The door behind him was not shut.
Fucks the wall.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope. Not
At this
happening,
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, it's a bit scary. Ooh. Red. Ah! I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Knew I wouldn't die.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the big picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Oh my god,
perhaps his death was of no great loss, like
I should have listened to the nice man.
A blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh my god.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Who's this
In a
bitch
single
speaking?
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, this is interesting.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh, really?
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh, wait, is this a museum?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, how do we get the fuck out of this place? This bitch is annoying. What is the, like... fuck is this? Let me out.
Stanley stood on
Narrator out, right.
Then he pushed the number 4.
This game is just like, what the fuck? I know you can get out of this place, just can't remember how. It's a nice picture. Freedom. Oh, it's just ruined the ending for everyone. Thank you. Here we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see?
What?
Can you see how much they need one another?
No, I don't need him at all. I'm not gay.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I'm gonna die now.
As you
What?
move
I'm
forward,
gonna die
you'll be
now.
walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
That sound effect. That sound effect. Though. So I guess I've died. Right then. Let's
All
try
of
this
his
one more
co-workers
time.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
When
Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, that's what I want to do. Ooh,
yes, truly a
so
room
clean.
worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This way looks more fun.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but
I don't understand what my job in this game
time.
actually is. Like filing
There's someone
shit,
you've
or
been neglecting, Stanley.
because a
Someone
filing
you've
block, like
forgotten
admin,
about.
doesn't
Please,
have a big vast
stop
warehouse
trying to
on
make
it.
every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not
gonna
asking
jump.
for me,
Ready?
I'm asking for her. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Prick! Right, one more time. I didn't mean to die then. I meant to do a leap of faith and then forgot you couldn't jump on this game. Let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Walking backwards, because I got their swag.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Yeah, it is
well.
the correct way.
Perhaps he wanted to stop
It's
by
just
the
a
employee
different
lounge
route.
first, just
Still
to
gets
admire
you
it.
there, effectively. However,
Wow.
I'm not going
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business,
This
Stanley
room,
took the
though.
first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Thanks
I'm not
for
your
the
enemy, really, I'm
likes on the
not.
last video, by
I
the way.
realize that investing in
Currently
your
on
trust in
219,
someone else can be
pretty
difficult,
pleased with that.
but
It's
the
only been up
fact
a couple
is
of
that the
days.
story has been
So,
about
yeah.
nothing but you all this time. There's
Shut up,
someone
Stanley.
you've been neglecting,
Wait,
Stanley.
no, I'm Stanley.
Someone
Who?
you've forgotten
What's
about.
his name?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it,
Who the fuck
Stanley.
is her?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put
This is
your
Bryce
work
Warehouse.
aside, to let her back into your life. She's been
Who's her?
waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to
Well,
reach
answer the
out to
phone.
her.
Hello, Dave. No.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on.
Oh, God,
I'm sorry
what?
to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All
bet she's fit.
right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Oh.
Gotcha! Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to
Yes, I
commit their
did.
life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really
Let
going
me in
on
then.
here.
Oh, wow, this is a
This is
spacious
a very
house.
sad story about the
flat.
death of a man named Stanley.
I don't die. Well, then. See.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch.
This looks somewhat
Now
like my
he's
office.
going home. Now he's
The
coming
other bit.
back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, I haven't. Is that an eye?
But in his mind, In his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever...
Right, it's been another video from SLTR Gaming. I can't be asked to listen to that guy anymore. Make sure you like the video, it helps me out. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Yeah, over and out from
my hometown, memories.